guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 8:14 p.m.
So it's 8:15. Right. I have to say that I have not been very well all day. I had a migraine this morning and I've been feeling dizzy and sick. And I've been resting on the sofa watching Talking Pictures TV with a couple of old films on, and I took Max out around 2 o'clock this afternoon and we had a walk, and then I've taken Max out about 10 to 7 and I took Max for a full walk around the field just before it was getting dark in my yellow coat and my orange Alzheimer's beanie hat. So I went out of Biggs Apartments, I went down Common Creek Wharf, I walked towards the co-op, and there was a couple of women. One had a dog like mine and they had another dog and they were giggling together as I walked past, probably making a joke with each other. So I heard two females laughing. Walked towards the co-op and there was a guy with a black dog coming off of the field, and then I walked around the back of Costa Coffee, and then I walked onto the field and took Max for a walk around the field. There was one couple on the field, male and female, walking together in front of me, and me, Crystal, was behind. It was raining, the rain was cold, I felt chilly and I hadn't been feeling well, so I just wanted to get back indoors inside my warm flat because I've had the heating on and off. So we both got a bit wet. Max had his coat on and I just slowly walked home, and it was fairly quiet, no trouble at all. The guy is going into the co-op, coming out of the co-op, just normal. Gets into my flat and there's a guy parks on the pavement near Foley's apartment. Don't think anything of it, walk around back into the back entrance of my flat, go up the stairs, go into my flat, and I'm soaking wet. My coat is wet, I'm cold, I've got a headache, I've got my Alzheimer's hat on, my yellow mustard coat, and the buzzer's ringing, and it's continuously ringing, and I've got a headache. So I go to my buzzer, look at the screen, and there's a grey-haired gentleman with glasses, similar to the guy I've been texting off of Facebook dating, me, Crystal. Went downstairs, explained to the guy that I didn't order a takeaway again. I didn't order a takeaway. He remarked on my hat, he said his wife has got Alzheimer's. His wife has got Alzheimer's. So he liked my orange Alzheimer's hat. I explained to him that I didn't order a takeaway and he went away. Gets into my flat, takes my coat off, and I want to lie down. I feel sick. So I start to put my pyjamas on. My Bugs Bunny pyjamas, I start to put them on, and the buzzer goes off again. So I quickly get a coat to cover up my pyjamas and go to the buzzer, someone else holding a takeaway, go downstairs, it's a ginger-haired man, very, very large. He's got a takeaway in his hand and it looks like the Chinese writing, so it's a Chinese takeaway, and he's holding the prawn crackers in his hand. And I explained to him that I had 4 people called yesterday with takeaways. A guy just called before him with a takeaway and he said sorry for your trouble and he went off. These people are leaving phone numbers and they're not mine. They're not my phone numbers. They're not my mobile phone numbers. I don't know if it's a genuine mistake, they've gone to the wrong block of flats, or the person who's ordered the takeaway hasn't put the right address on it. So, I mean, there's nothing you can do, it's a mistake. So he went off. Started to settle down, and the buzzer went off again. And it was a bald-headed white man at my ringing my buzzer. A bald-headed white man goes downstairs, and there's a lady coming into the flats, and she says, "Okay, my lovely," and lets me out of the door to talk to this bald-headed chap. And there's a phone number on the receipt, it's not mine, and he takes the takeaway away. So that's 3 takeaway deliveries I've had to my flat this evening. My neighbour upstairs is out. He's been out all day, as he was yesterday. And again, my mum rang about 6:30 this evening. So let's just go into my other phone and check when my mother Jennifer called me. 6:32 p.m. Same as yesterday. I had a call just after 6 yesterday. I've had a call just after 6 today from my mum, and then I've had a barrage of takeaway deliveries delivered to my address. I haven't been well. I feel sick. I don't feel like eating a takeaway. As I said yesterday, I've got plenty of food in my flat. My cupboard is stock full. I've got chocolate, crisps, tins of food, and I've got chips, and I've got sausages. So I'm not hungry. I don't know what somebody is doing, but they're driving me round the bend. Then the girl opposite, in the flats opposite me, is waiting outside for a chap to take her out for the evening. So she stood there doing her hair, got a nice dress on, and a bloke comes and takes her out for the evening, and they walk off together. And how do I know that? Because these delivery drivers keep ringing my buzzer. I stand on the balcony and look where it's coming from, and then I see the girl opposite going out for a date with a bloke, and I'm stuck indoors. And I'm not angry. I'm a 54-year-old female. I've been married. I've had relationships. I'm not going to go out on my own in the dark to a pub. I don't feel very well, and I haven't done all day, and I'm just trying to rest. It's driving me round the bend. It's like someone is trying to make me upset and angry and do something stupid. And this is all after I've been to the doctors asking for support with depression and menopausal problems. It's driving me absolutely crazy. I'm going to take it that these drivers have got the wrong address, they've gone to the wrong flats, and I'm not going to think there's anything sinister at the moment. So there's no need to involve the police at the moment. Right. But I'm getting the gist of what's going on. Someone's trying to stop me going on a dating site by trying to frighten me by sending blokes to my buzzer. Really big, stocky blokes and frightening blokes to my buzzer. I've done nothing to nobody. I live in Rochester. Right? I don't badmouth people. I'm just a woman going through the menopause that's trying to help other women, especially through difficult times. I don't know what all this is. I really don't. And I am a woman. And when a big bloke, about 4 times the size of me, comes to the buzzer and I'm tiny, it's a bit intimidating. I'm going to make myself a hot cup of chocolate. I'm going to sit on my sofa and watch a DVD. And I'm just going to get on with the rest of my evening. I'm not going to get cross with anybody. Nobody's done anything to me. For all I know, someone's put the wrong address down and the takeaway's come to my place when it should have gone to someone else. I'm not in the mood for eating prawn crackers and a Chinese takeaway. I've been sick. I've been ill today. I don't want to eat before I go to bed anyway. That's bad for you, eating before you go to bed. I've been told my cholesterol is high. I'm trying to reduce it, and stuffing myself full of takeaways is not going to help that, is it? And I haven't been to the co-op for nearly a week, and that's because I don't want to. I went out yesterday down Rochester High Street into a newsagent's and I got things. Right? I've been out. So I'm okay. This place is like Fort Knox. To get into it, you know, you need keys. And they have to keep ringing and ringing and ringing. And if you just don't let somebody in, and they'll have to go away, won't they? Because if it happens again, I'm just not going to answer the buzzer at all. I mean, I have to keep it on in case something has happened to my elderly mother. And, you know, things happen. I've got to keep the buzzer on, but if I go to the buzzer and it's someone I don't recognise, I'm just not going to answer it anymore. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So show off. Go on, go out. I'm 54, I've been there, I've done all that. I was 20 once, I went out to pubs. I went out with nights out with my husband. I've had 4 kids. No one makes me jealous. See you later.